Our second tier of our tower was very simple. We cut basic triangles using George's Cartridge basic shapes. And the large triangle is 4 3/8 inches high. And then the smaller triangle is 3 inches high. So we just have our triangles cut out. And by the way, we've used the Cricut a lot with you guys and expressions, and just thought that since this project has so many steps, we just go ahead and have our shapes cut out for you, and they're really basic shapes as well. So we just have both of our triangles together, and we made, to have it kind of going all the way around, we just changed it up and had the bigger switch from big blue to red, and just kind of changed it throughout. So also on top of that, we have our USA that we cut out using Graphically Speaking. And for this, we used the actual star that comes out also. Actually, a little star comes out. We used that for the Independence Day that goes actually inside the topper, inside the cupcake. So I'm going to show you that also in a minute. So don't throw your little star away when you're making the middle tier. And we just took and distressed a little bit with the fired brick again, so that the same colors are being used throughout. And just went across USA just a little lightly in certain spots. There's no perfect way of doing it. Just use again some little bit of flour soft glue. Now we're going to put our little S on there. And now we have our middle tier pieces. And again, just repeat the process. And as before, we did the same thing. We just attached each individual triangle and then ran a red ribbon all the way around to tie it all together. And for the top piece, is very simple. We used George and Basic Shapes again, and just got the scallop. And with George, you can get only so many scallops before you have to start using Design Studio. So depending on if you have Design Studio or not, you can go ahead and just make one big piece using Design Studio. And same thing with these triangles. The basic triangles are a little bit more shorter and like fatter triangles, and we wanted to elongate it, so we used Design Studio and just stretched it to make it more of a skinny triangle. And for the top tier, we just had our basic scallop. Depending on what paper choice you choose, we'll just change the effect of it, and just put a little bit of glue, and then in between the scallops we put our triangles until you have it covered, and then just apply it all the way around the top. And for the toppers that go inside the cupcake, I'm going to go ahead and show you that, because before, when I left off with the USA, I had the star that I was telling you about that you're going to save. It actually fits perfectly. This was also cut using Graphically Speaking. We didn't change it at all. We just used the image that exactly how it comes on the cartridge, and it just says Independence, and it's a little circle, which just happens to be the exact same size as this little nestability circle that we're going to use so that we can have a backing on it. And just to kind of give you an idea, I believe, let's see, our Independence Day was 2 3/8 inches high. So that's about the size of it. It fits pretty good in the palm of my hand. I will go ahead and run our nestability through the wizard. Okay, we got our letter popped out, our circle. Have our perfect circle. And it fits perfectly on there. So now that we have that cut out, I'm just going to do a little bit of inking. And for this, we actually changed it up a little bit and used some faded jeans and the fired brick. So just go over a little bit with the faded jeans Distress ink. I actually have it on, already have the red on there, so you could do it all at once if you want to just keep switching it around. I'm just going to apply it right to the circle. Then get our little star in the center. And for our little toothpick, we have another circle, the exact same size. And we're going to be using our double adhesive tape. Peel your backing off. And you want to make sure that you leave a lot of the toothpick out because you got to have room obviously for it to go into your cupcake. And then just put your circle on the back. And now you have your cute little cupcake topper.